CRC Plains has been advertising in the Nanaimo Daily News and the Alberni Valley Times for about 3 years now.
We bought our store in 2004, so I've actually been advertising with the Nanaimo Daily News for, wow, 5 years, going into my 6th year.
Turley's Florist has been advertising the Daily News since about 1962, which is, about 47 years.
I've been advertising with the Nanaimo Daily News now for about 3 years, and I found it to be very effective for my form of business.
The benefit of being in the Nanaimo Daily News and the Alberni Valley Times is it's kept our company front and center with having the display ad on the front page of the paper on a weekly basis.
I've noticed a marked difference in my business by having an advertisement in the paper. I always ask my customers where they've heard about me, and they've usually heard about me from the paper, and they've sometimes actually clipped the newspaper clipping out and put me on their fridge.
They're very helpful, whether it's just an ad that you're doing to promote a special event or putting in your own colorful postcards or publications, which I really had no idea they could do for me.
The service I receive from the Daily News is great. I mean, they're always smiling. They do a great job when they phone. They're not high pressure.
They went the extra mile to advertise us in an editorial in the paper, and it really showcased the company and the new aircraft that we're operating.
The service is fantastic. With my own personal rep who keeps me up to date with what's happening at the paper, she has been able to come up with great ideas just for slower times for me.
I found that the value from the Daily News has been very good. The cost for the amount of business I've received from the advertising has proven very effective.
For the garden show, we have a booth in the garden show that happens in early March. We promote specific products such as Plant Skid, which is a deer repellent. And again, the response from not just the Nanaimo area, but Parksville, Qualicum, and Ladysmith is very noticeable.
With press advertising, you can get across a certain message about maybe one sale or some particular item that you're doing, and you can actually gauge from that, because if you know where the ad's been placed, what days, and then gauge the amount of traffic that comes in and is asking for that particular item, it's very helpful.
I found for my business, press advertising has been very effective because people will come across my ad in the paper and they'll go, oh, that's a business that I could use.
I'd say the main advantage is being able to change it up. You know, if I have a special deal or some new story to get out about the airline, I can change that in the ad.
My rep has been just fantastic. She's always there. She reminds me about ads, you know, I get so busy I forget that my ad time is coming up.
It's benefited our business in a number of ways. First of all, of course, the name recognition in the community, but also specific events and or product that we wanted to get out to the public. It's a great way to do it.
I would recommend the Nanaimo Daily News or Harbor City Star as a good form of advertising, a good bang for your buck because of the coverage that they have, and I found to get response from that advertising.
I would recommend the Nanaimo Daily News and the Alberni Valley Times to businesses in this area because of their professional approach to advertising and their commitment to the customer.
I would recommend the Nanaimo Daily News because they are so helpful. They have a wealth of knowledge as to how much bang for your buck you can get for your advertising dollar, and they'll help you spend it in the way that's best for your business.